LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Alright, I'm gonna tell you do something. I'm gonna tell you do something right now, okay? I just got through checking out a video, a very, very good video by the brother TownBizznezz J Sewell. And you need to go subscribe to that channel right now. If you don't know who that is, TownBizznezz, TownBizznezz, okay? That's the YouTube account. He talked about, Robin Roberts, he talked about Layla Ali, and he talked about Jamel Hill, and he was spot on. Listen, man, I Googled Michael Vick, after watching that video. With Michael Vick, that still some of the first things you find with Michael Vick is his arrest charges. That's the first thing they talk about. And it's not even, some of his football stats, none of that. And then his brother, who also, got in trouble, was running from the police, they bring that up too. All that stuff, you go Google him, it pops up. Well, that's what I saw. Okay, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this dude, the dog fighting charges were years ago. Still bringing it up. I go Google Ben Roethlisberger. Of course, all the Google, things that I saw, they're talking about his resume, talking about, his games and all this other stuff, talking about how good he was as a player. They talk, and I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? You got to be stupid in this day and age if you don't think that there's a biasness against black people. Okay, there's a biasness against black athletes. And, more so, we'll just talk about it in the athletic realm and spectrum. There's a complete biasness, man. It's a complete biasness. And I made a video yesterday that hatred will kill you. And it will. See, it stems from ancestral, and I call this ancestral conditioning. That's what I call it. Okay? Because people have been conditioned for so long. And it's been, y'all think that this has something that's just been going on. Look, man, even in biblical times when they call black people Moors, okay, people been hating black people since then. Okay, it's been a long time, but they've been conditioned to do these things. And see, here's what I mean, man. Michael Vick, the dog charges, man, he been served time for that. But every time this dude get interviewed, when he was in the league and he was doing this thing, people will still, have the nerve to ask him about that, man. But nobody really want to talk to Manny Pacquiao about rooster fighting. I mean, how you going to explain that? And one dude, I remember I said something, one dude was so stupid. Had the nerve to ask me, talking about, well, dogs are not a food source. Really? Dogs ain't a food source. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, dogs are not a food source. I got that. But aren't they both, in a rooster and a dog an animal? I mean, I don't know. Which one, is there more value to a rooster? I mean, I guess I don't think people go around eating roosters. I mean, I've never been to a grocery store and saw, hey, fresh cut rooster. I see people saying fresh cut chicken. Okay, fresh cut chicken. Okay, not fresh cut roosters. Sorry. And maybe some people do eat roosters that live on a farm. I don't know. Okay, but when I go to the store and if I see a pack, it always says chicken. Okay, that's what it says. But anyway, maybe we'll keep going into this. So you guys were justified. And I even asked a person, man, I was asking him and I said, you know what? You guys are so butthurt about Michael Vick fighting dogs. I said, but why don't y'all say something about people duck hunting? I mean, some people eat duck, but that's not really a mega food source. Why y'all don't say nothing about that? Why y'all don't say nothing about people that hunt deers? They cut the head off and hang the head up on the wall, stuff them full of paper. Why y'all don't say nothing about that? There are even people that go bear hunting. They hunt bears, shoot bears. How you gonna explain this? How? But see, people don't want to talk about that. We all want to talk about, the dog fighting. That's just inhumane. It's inhumane. Really? If it's inhumane, what about people that bullfight? Because the bull never survives at the end. The bullfighter has a sword up under the cape, and he slays the bull. But we don't want to talk about that. A bull is not a food source. People don't eat bulls. How you going to explain this? You see, here's the thing. It gets really heightened when black people do it. I guarantee you, if there was a mass of black people in the woods hunting deers, I bet you there'd be a problem with it. But it's not. And I'm just saying there's a biasness. And I'm not being wrong. I'm not being racist to call out that biasness. That's just what it is. Okay? I mean, if we want to talk bison, let's go talk about War Machine. Let's literally go talk about him. Okay, why? Why is it when, you Google War Machine, okay, right next to the orange jumpsuit, they talk about his MMA career? Like, are you serious? This dude beat his girlfriend 1 inch of her life. Nearly killed her. I mean, man, blacked her eye. I mean, knocked her teeth out. I mean, I think he broke her cheekbone. Man, dude, come on, man. 1 inch of her life. But people really kind of have gone away from that. Don't want to talk about that. What about the drugs that Ben Roethlisberger did? What about, him having a domestic abuse charge? How about that? Yeah, they try to cover that up. What about Kerry Collins? Y'all remember him? He used to go to Penn State, played for the Carolina Panthers. Did cocaine, prostitution. Oh, yeah. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Oh, that been died down. But Michael Vick, God almighty, they can't keep the dog fighting. And you know what? Yeah, fighting dogs. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I mean, I think on a lower scale, that's a bit lower scale than, smacking somebody. Trying to kill somebody. I mean, are y'all get where I'm going with this? People, it's a biasness. I don't care whether you like it or don't like it. You sit down and listen to it. It's the truth. Okay? It is the uncompromised truth. Okay? So I'm going to tell you what it is, man. And I told y'all that it's hatred. It's more hatred. And I told you, I made a video saying that if you have hatred in your blood, you will die. You will die. There is just a matter of time before you bite the dust. And you will. Because, see, you can't live a peaceful life and you have a lot of hatred. You can't do it. But see, the hatred really, it starts from generation. It starts from the kids. It's ancestral conditioning. And if you can affect the kids, then the hatred and things, see, all this stuff goes away. Because I hate when people say, well, black people always complain about America, just leave. No, I think I have as much right to be here as anybody else does. And matter of fact, my ancestors, I mean, my great-great-great-granddad, they helped build this country. They fought in wars. Man, my great-great-granddaddy, he fought in a war. And I didn't even know this, he fought alongside in one of the biggest wars in history. I mean, I'm serious. He fought in a civil war. So listen, they fought. So I have as much right to be here as anybody else. And I'm sorry if I'm going to live here. And if I can't go anywhere else, then God dog, it's going to be, the situation here going to be fair. And it's not going to be, us getting gunned down because people face it. It's a lot of people, a lot of black people that are getting gunned down for no reason. 218 people have been gunned down. And it was unceremoniously. They were doing nothing. Okay, they were doing nothing. So for people to say that there's not a bias towards black people in the news media, that's crazy. It is. Straight bias. I even have people from other countries that come up and they ask me about the stuff that they see on TV. And it's worldwide. And the stuff that the people in Japan do, like they put that black face on and they start trying to imitate us and do, man, that stuff is deplorable. But it's all because of the media biasness. It's all because the media stereotyping us, okay, as to portray or personify this type of thug gang mentality that is just not prevalent. It's not prevalent with the race. And I'm sorry, the people they see on TV, that's 1% of the black population. But let them tell it. That's how we all act. That's how we all do. That's what we do. That's the kind of people we are. Which that's not even, no, sorry. So here's the thing. When are they going to discuss Ben Roethlisberger? When are they going to talk about Julian Wallace, who tried to kill his girlfriend? Choke out. And people got mad because I was laughing at him. Yeah, I laughed at him because his girlfriend knocked him out. This dude's 6-4 in MMA. He's 6-5 now. He had a fight. He didn't get paid for this fight. He fought against a woman. Okay, he fought against an average female MMA fighter. She not even, I think, Jesse Jess, I think I checked her rankings, man. Jesse Jess ranked number, 52nd? He got beat up by the 52nd ranked woman's MMA fighter. And she's small. He got knocked out. But that's what he get. That's what he get for trying to put his hands on his wife. That's what he get. And I'm glad he got knocked out. I'm glad he got knocked out. And I'm glad he finna do some jail time for that. And I'm going to drop a separate video with Ashley Evans Smith because I don't know what she's thinking. She's stupid. Just stupid. Now she dating him. Like, what is it? Is it a thing with women's MMA fighters? They like men who beat women? Like, I think, do they really get, like, I don't know. Do they really get into that kind of stuff? I don't know. Yeah, we have to figure that out. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And we can go around in circles. We can say whatever. But the facts are there, man. The way ESPN did Chad Ochocinco, man. Stephen A. Smith had his get real moments with him and T.O. And I was shocked that Skip Bayless was the one being a little bit more rational. He was asking him the questions. Skip was really trying to get information. Stephen just he was making a spectacle out of himself. And he was trying to embarrass those guys, man. That's what Stephen A. Stupid was trying to do. He was trying to embarrass. He was embarrassing those men. It wasn't even informed. It wasn't questioning anymore, man. It was more so now, okay, let me show you how bad of a person you are. Let me show you how really bad of a black man you really are. And let me show you that I'm the one, I'm a guy you need to take notes out. You need to be more like me. See, I felt like Stephen A. Smith had that kind of attitude. Like, I'm better than you, Chad Ocho. I'm better than you, T.O. That attitude. But I tell you what, though, you going to get it. I'm going to report it real here, okay? Because as I was telling that sister at the Smoothie King, you got to understand the biasness against your culture. And she came up to me and, we were talking, about journalism and sports. And I said, you need to get your feet wet. You need to get on YouTube. You need to start making videos. You need to start reporting the sports as you see it. And I said, watch, when you report stuff down the middle, when you report it as you see it, watch the hate come towards your way. And I was telling this young sister, I said, they're going to call you all kind of names. They're going to say you racist. They're going to say everything. Okay? Because when you on an issue, when you're for the black person and because you're black, even though you really do feel that way, they're going to say you racist. Okay? Even though you done dropped 5 videos calling it right down the middle. Like, and people just seem to forget that, I made my prediction video and I picked Lomo to beat Walker. But people just seem to forget that. But see, they always want this narrative that we're a bunch of disgruntled, angry people that, just want to be racist. Matter of fact, I ain't never been that way. But I am going to talk up when it concerns my culture. And I'm not finna be ashamed of my culture. I'm a black man. And we do have culture. We don't have to participate in everybody else's culture. We do have culture. Okay, I respect everybody else's culture, okay? I respect every culture. Whether you Asian, black, or white, I respect your culture. Because that's your culture, and that's what you have grown to understand. I just want people to respect my culture. And when I speak about my culture and the injustices on my culture, then I'm not finna get backlash, and I'm definitely not finna entertain a lot of comments on my comment section when I'm talking about my own culture. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.